Last year or the year before, I read a book called Existential Kink by Carolyn Elliott. It was a really, really good book and delved deeply into a specific type of shadow work. Shadow work being Carl Jung's collective unconscious and archetype work and stuff like that. And the idea about the work around the shadow work that she talked about was, she used this term, and I don't know if this was hers or if this is from Jung, but she said having is evidence of wanting. And it's a lot like the quote that Jung is well known for, which is, until you make the unconscious conscious, it will direct your life and you will call it fate. So what I want to present to you is that your life is exactly the way it's supposed to be, and it reflects the life that you're creating for yourself, whether you know it or not. So when you look around and you see the things that are around you physically, your home, your car, your surroundings, all these different things, they reflect the life that you're creating. And relationally too, your relationships, how you're fulfilled by them, how you're not fulfilled by them, they are directly related to what you want, whether that's conscious or unconscious. So throughout times in my life, and still today, and that's a common thing I say is, I used to do this, and I still do it too, is that I was really confused about why my life looked like what it looked like. And the confusion was really just me being at odds with accepting that I was creating the life that I had. And it went really well. Me being confused went really, really well with being a victim. You know, I don't know what's happening. I don't know why this is happening to me. I don't know why I'm unhappy. I don't know why my relationships aren't fulfilling. And what was going on is I just was in resistance to accepting the reality that I'd created myself. And rather than me face the truth and get in sync with the universe, I just continued to act like I didn't know what was going on. So the first thing that any of us need to do is we need to actually know the truth. And I think deeper and deeper and deeper truth needs to be hunted down. And I know that one of the principles of the way the mind works is that the mind constantly tricks us. The ego and the mind and that part of us is persuasive, it's manipulative, and it's you. And it's you doing it to you, to keep you in the same situation that you're in for familiarity. And this is when a lot of us feel stuck. And I constantly feel stuck still today. And it's about my inability to face the truth and to know the truth. And when I face the truth, when I actually get in there and look at it and own it, what I can see is that the experiences in my reality are what I'm choosing. And the truth is that I love being disappointed and disgruntled and the drama, and it's not easy to face. It's not easy to see that the reason my life is the way it is because I created it that way. And I'd like to say that it's not my fault and why would I choose this, but that's the hard truth, and that's the hard truth I present to you too. So when I play the victim and when I do that, I'm being lazy, I'm getting sympathy and that whole deal. And this has been, I think, is a facet of shadow work and of my work that continues to just pay really, really powerful and big dividends. Is the more I release it, the more power I harness, the more I get to make the choices consciously to create the life that I say I want to have, but another part of me is choosing otherwise. So I get to bring more and more of that into my conscious mind. So the opportunity I have for you here is to look deeper at this. And when you look around at all the things around you, what is it that you can see you really want? Do you want confusion and messes and weird relationships and inauthentic situations? And when you see that, what truth do you need to face? What do you need to actually tell yourself the truth about? And if you are willing to tell yourself the truth about what you're actually creating, how will you change it? What is it that you're going to go about letting go of or doing something different around? And I think the thing that's important in there is, what do you need to release? And I have pride and ego and attachment to being right, and it tortures me. My attachment to that just keeps me operating at a specific level of consciousness and a specific vibration that is not good for me, and it's not good for the world. So having is evidence of wanting. So if you have something, just consider that part of you, some part of you, even if you don't realize it or unwilling to own it, wants that. Thanks for your time. Have a great day.